Shalom. Give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakadash. Give all praise again to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakadash. This was talking about relating to NBC News. The Senate acquits Trump on the impeachment trial. The GOP is split over the future. The Senate acquits Trump 57-43. I'm going to get this is Job 5:12. I'm going to read 5:12 through 15. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprises. Their enterprise in this case relating internally is to try to, pretty much impeach Donald Trump. So that was their endeavor, that was their plan, but it kind of backfired. 13, just using as example, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. They meet with darkness in the daytime, and grope in the noonday as in the night. So 5 and 12 make the point. That's Job. That was Job 5:12 through 15. I'm going to read Psalms 2:1 and 2. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing, which is something pointless? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together. Man, that's the ones in power. Man, they always constantly taking counsel against specifically the righteous, man, or the Lord's anointed people, and against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder, cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh, and the Lord shall have them in derision. Derision is mockery. So the Lord is laughing at pretty much their plans relating to the ones in power. They think they're actually going to succeed, Psalms 49 and 11. I'll just get it real quick. This is the Spirit. Psalms 49:11. Their inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever. So that's that pride, that ego. They think it's going to always be as business as usual. And their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own name. So they always going to think their houses, their kingdoms, their establishments are always going to continue on. Number 5. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them with his sword of pleasure. That's pretty much the judgment, man, upon the wicked. Let's go to Psalm 7, and I'll start at number 9. Let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just. For the righteous God trieth the hearts and minds. So let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end. So their wickedness is going to come to an end. Number 14. Behold, he travaileth with iniquity, and have conceived mischief and brought forth falsehood. So pretty much the evil person is full the person is full of injustice, conceive harm. If an evil person is full of injustice, he conceive harm, giving birth to the lies, and that's the falsehood. So they inbreed it with the wickedness, man. They bring forth the deception and the lies that comes forth from it, man, because they're the wicked. So their natural state is to be wicked, man. because contrary to that, they don't know how to be, you know. Let's go to this is Psalms 35 and 26. Let them be ashamed and brought to confusion together that rejoice at my hurt. Let them be clothed with shame and dishonor that magnify themselves against me. That would be the wicked, man, because they constantly magnify themselves against it. They think they're going to always continue and succeed in whatever they do. I'm going to go to Proverbs 24 and 2. This is Proverbs 24 and 2. This is Proverbs 24 and 2. I'm going to start at 1. Be not thou envious at an evil man, neither desire to be with him. So don't be envious, man. Don't be envious of the wicked because they look like they're succeeding. Neither desire to be with them. You know what I mean? Because the consequence is going to be ultimately your downfall. For their heart studieth destruction, and their lips talk of mischief. Mischief is deceit. You know what I mean? And their heart study destruction because they study to constantly conceive and bring forth and to do harm, man. And with that, they have counsel to do certain things, and that part of that is to devise ultimately things that's not in the benefit overall, and that's that destruction. You know, so they conceive and devise to study pretty much to do harm and violence, man. Psalms 55:21 relates to they speak with smooth words, speak with smooth words with wars in their heart. Their words are smoother than oil, but but in their heart they draw off a sword. Paraphrasing. So in their heart they desire to do certain things, even though outwardly they say and speak certain things that optically looks like it's for the betterment of the interest. But in heart, they actually want to do contrary to what they're speaking. You know, and we can go with relating to this the impeachment trials. You can go with Matthew 12:25, 12:26. The house divided, man. Also, you can go with Mark 3:24 through 27, man. Because it's the house divided, man. And in this house, the house divided within, man, relating to for example, the Republicans and the Democrats, man. They're divided on how to handle this, for example, this situation with the impeachment. They're trying to impeach Trump, and others don't want to impeach him because PR, their political interest, their political career, etc. You know what I mean? So they're looking out for their interests. If they do it one way, they worry about it's going to affect their interests, or they do it another way. You know what I mean? So it's that divide within the ranks of their house, man, which is their structure. And that being said, this is something short. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahshua Bashem Rakadash. Shalom. Thanks.